First thing I want to do is comb this beaver up, get the dirt out. If there are any burrs in it, need to remove the burrs, not only for presentation, but when I go to flesh it, if there's a burr in there, and I hit that burr, sometimes that'll cause me to damage the pelt. You can see some of the mud and other debris coming out of there. That's what we're trying to get rid of. Next thing I need to do is remove all 4 feet. Do that, just cut through the tendons, then around, give it a twist. Same thing on the other side. Cut through the tendons from the underside of the foot, give it a twist. On the back end, I'm going to do the same thing. Some people use an axe. This gives me a little bit better control, but whatever works for you. The old saying goes, there's more than one way to skin a cat, and back when they did such things. Main thing here is get that tendon. You can feel those toes loosen up. Just give it a twist. If it doesn't go one way, try it the other. Next thing I'm going to do is cut around the tail and free that up. The sharp knife, pretty simple job. Now this is the only animal that you're going to catch in Illinois that's skinned open, which means that we're going to actually make a slit down the belly. Kind of like to comb my hair back a little bit, draw a line. Just an imaginary line with the tip of the knife. I'm not actually cutting into the pelt, I'm just pushing the fur up so that I have something to follow. We're going to stretch this round, and if you kind of get off to one side even a little bit, it'll be hard to get a nice round or oval shape to it actually. We're going to go around the anus and connect up. Eventually here. With your sharp part of your knife facing up, just go right underneath that skin. Follow your line up. Way up to the chin. Cut through that lip. For this particular job, you use a knife with kind of a rounded front blade on it, front of the blade. Start peeling back. Belly is pretty easy. There's a lot of fat there. Also the easiest part of the beaver to flesh. Some people do what's called clean skinning, and they're basically removing the fat and all the tissue as they go. I've never been able to master that method, so I do what's called rough skinning. I'm not worried about how much meat I leave on the pelt. I'm more worried about cutting through the pelt or making a mistake like that. A lot of this has to do with feel as much as anything, so it takes experience, but don't be afraid to try it. If you go to a fur buyer and watch it done several times, it'll start to make a lot better sense. Here I'm following up along that front leg bone, and I'm going to peel over the top of that bone and come in, follow the other side down along the skin. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing in the back. Here I like to kind of work from the other side. I'm going to go in where my cut was before, just free it up on the top. That'll let me just pop it right open like that. Get them about halfway around. That's good enough for right now. On this side, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to switch over to a serrated knife, getting down to close to the skull area. There's one ear I just passed. Try and do the same thing on the other side. The way I'm doing this, the weight of the pelt helps give me some good leverage. Down to about where the eyes should be, I'm gonna angle my knife. So I'm just following angle of the skull, kind of a 90-degree here. About to the nose. Go ahead and cut down through the lip, separate the pelt. Not a bad beaver pelt.